This main video is about feathering plaster into existing. Now, before I show you this video, I don't always actually recommend this, and the reason I haven't done a video in the past is because you'll always see a faint line between the new plaster and the old. You'll never get it perfect, so what I always recommend is you just plaster the whole wall, because you've got 3 hours in the mix anyway. Why would you feather into the little area? So we're in a bathroom. I've told the customer, I expressed the concerns. I said, you know, I never usually do patching or feathering in. I just like to do the whole area. He says he don't want to remove the bathroom suite. He don't want to take the radiator off, which makes complete sense. So I'll show you how to feather a plaster into a wall, and there is a right way of doing it. A quick word warning, I think you'll always, even when the sideward glancing light, you'll always see that faint transition. Luckily the guy I'm doing it for is a decorator, so he's just going to do his magic to it, and he's going to be, you know, he's going to be left with the follow-up. But I just thought I'd give that advice before I do show you this video. So moving forward, quick easy tips to feathering plaster. It's not that hard once you know the process. It's just a little knack to it, and there's one secret weapon I use that makes it all a bit easier. So I'll show you all in this video. Thanks for watching, and let's crack on. Cheers. Okay, Blaine Gray, Plastering For Beginners. I'm going to show you how to feather plaster into an existing wall. It's a fairly simple process, but a lot of people struggle with it, and there is a reason. It's because you've got to expect to get this plaster down to nothing. But I'm going to show you a surefire way to do it. Apply your plaster as normal. So there's no difference here. But when you get to the edge you want to feather into, start to trim it down straight away. So what we're doing is you're running your plaster into the edge and using your trowel to really push in to the edge you're trying to build the back seam. You're almost scraping it back to nothing from the beginning. And the sooner you do it, the better your results. If you just whack it on and you forget about it, you're going to really struggle to feather it in. So you want to start the process at the beginning. So again, put plaster on the edge and bring it down. Then we're going to flatten, leave it to dry for a little bit, and then we're going to whack the second coat on. Okay, same thing, put the second coat on, and we're just going to work into that line again, get it finer still. There is going to be a trick, because you're never going to get it completely perfect. There's still going to be residue, but I'm going to show you something in a minute that sorts it out. So, second coat. My mix is a bit stiff. I've put an accelerator in, speed it up a bit, because it's only a tiny area. I'll show you that in a minute actually. Show you what I'm using. But let's get this on. Otherwise plaster will dry. I'll be buggered. So second coat is the same. This time we're going finer still. Really pushing into that edge. We don't want a big gap. So you kind of tilt your trowel, tilt it to the existing wall, push it in, and it forces the plaster to close in on the edge. So, look at this, proper coffee, decent customer. Cheers. So, this is what we're looking for. See, we're feathering in as close as we can to the existing. We've got, obviously there's a bit of residue, we're really going to file that down in a minute. But what we're ideally looking for is this. We've got the plaster fading into nothing. That is what we're looking for. That's good. I mean, we're going to work on getting that for the rest of this. Because like I said, it's never perfect, but we can get it a lot better than that. But when you're applying, that's what you're looking for. I'm just going to flatten the rest of it, and then we can carry on. Okay, so here's the secret. This water brush and lots of water. What we're going to do is now we're going to really water this edge down so we can feather it into nothing. So literally, and this is literally after just the first flatten. I want to do it as soon as possible, really. Only on this edge. Brush it in. Wet the trowel. And really feathering it in. Work to your edge again. I'll do it again. And then with the fat in your trowel, I'm just going to fill it back in again. The water. So you want to be doing this as soon as possible. It's going to give you the best chance of getting that feathered into nothing. As you can see, it's like you've got 2 layers and it's gradually fading out. That's what we want. Now I'm going to flatten the rest of it. We're just going to keep doing the same process until we've got it down to nothing. Okay, this is the stuff I use to speed up the plaster. This is called a half-time plaster accelerator. It's from a company called Easy Mix, and it is a cracking product. This you just add to your water before you mix plaster. You pour it in. It's roughly 1 sachet to, it says the instructions in the back, but basically it does speed up your plaster. It does work. I did a test on this a while back. I don't know if I had a dodgy batch, but it didn't actually do the job. But I've used it about 3 times since. It actually really does the trick. So if you're ever in a tough situation where you want to get in and out, but you're waiting for your plaster to dry, buy some of this, throw it in your water, mix it up. Job's a good one. It really does work. I thought I'd just quickly mention in that. I'm going to crack on with the video now. Let's carry on with the advice. Let's get it going. Thanks for watching. Now there's nothing else to it. All we're going to do is keep pushing that joint. So more water. Basically every time you come to trial your wall, you want to push it even more with water. We really want to get it to nothing. That's the only way you'll do it. So keep whacking it on. And just putting all the pressure on. You'll get this water, fat substance. Keep trialing it into itself. and then sweep it left to right, again forcing it to nothing. The more water you use, the finer the aggregate's going to go, and the finer it's going to get. So that's what it's about. And lots of pressure. If there's anything I think is a great tip from all this, always clean up after yourself. I've got a little sponge. I'm just going to clean up as I go. Always try and keep your job clean. We couldn't sheet the tiles up. It's a bit tricky, but just clean up as you go. Leave the job how you started it. Because if you want to keep getting work as a plasterer, get a good finish, but I recommend, that's probably one of the biggest tips I could tell you, keeping a clean job. He's going to redo the top. I think he's going to silicone it, so we don't have to worry about the tops too much, but up there, and along the coving as well. So, just keep the job clean, sheet it up. Fair customer did that, fair play, but that you've done, just make sure you clean it as you go. That's important. If you are brand new to plastering and you're just starting out, then I hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, please like and subscribe to this video. Now you can also sign up to our free welcome course, which is essential for anyone who's starting out in plastering. It's email based. Like I said, every day we'll send you an email with a new video essential to you learning how to plaster. Straight away when you sign up, you get the highest viewed video I've ever made, which is another example of me plastering a wall in detail. So we'll also go through tools, how to mix the plaster, and lots of other subjects you'll need to tackle to start plastering. So you can sign up to that using the link below in the description, or there should be something that flies up around here around now. Click that. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and please, if you did like this video, leave your comments below. Ask any questions there. I'll read every comment on YouTube. Leave a comment and I will happily respond. But for now, thank you so much for watching. If you do subscribe, I will see you on the next one. And you get plastering. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Bye.